Mr. Sai Sambat is a servant of the divine with an unwavering commitment to the experiencing wholeness in oneself and others. His psycho-spiritual evaluation spans 3 decades. In the early 1990s, intense process work over 5 years at the Indian Society for Individual and Societal Development enabled him to dissolve much of psychological conditioning and to embark on a lifelong spiritual journey. His close association with realized spiritual masters has provided him with the gift of non-evaluative and non-judgmental awareness and evolved levels of psycho-spiritual, socio-cultural, and ecological coherence. Sai has served as the chairman of the Constitution Committee, Indian Society for Individual and Social Development. He was also engaged in community building and marketing development for bell metal craftsmen in Kerala. Sai's professional expertise encompasses learning architecture, leadership development, knowledge management, and organizational development. Sai has served as the head of knowledge management and leadership development at Pegasus Academy and Consulting. Among other things, he has co-created an organizational cone model for achieving value, culture, strategy alignment and collaboration with the client. He has also developed a robust framework for the assessment and alignment of organizational values. As a leadership development and organizational effectiveness consultant, Sai enables people and organizations to discover innate potential and leverage it towards greater efficacy, excellence in results. He is a graduate in production engineering from NIT Tiruchirappalli and has a master's in HRM and OD from XLRI Jamshedpur. Currently, Sai Sambat serves as a co-founder of Institute of Indic Wisdom. He also serves as a founding member of United Council for Ancient Wisdom. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome Mr. Sai Sambat.
Namaste, everybody. I'll be showcasing the business as a social or a business as Seva is Jaipur Rugs. So Jaipur Rugs is a Jaipur-based rugs manufacturer, and Jaipur Rugs Foundation is the developmental arm. We in fact invited Nandkishore Chaudhary ji to this conclave, but he was unable to make it. So I am just articulating or presenting what they are doing. So we are focusing on women empowerment and social innovation aspect of what this particular company has been able to achieve. Yeah, so as you can see, the presence is over 5 states and 300,000 lives touched, 700 plus villages, 50,000 job opportunities. Out of the 90% are women. 100,000 door-to-door healthcare and education to rural people as a adjacent development service. They touch 6 of the 17 SDGs. Now, sorry for the. So women empowerment, in the case of Jaipur Foundation, they do skill development programs. And more importantly, those of us who have been exposed to artisan communities and development work, the artisan never get to see the end use of their products. Whereas in this case, all the artisans, the weavers, get to know where their product goes, how it is being evaluated, appreciated. So they have direct linkage to markets. And they also know what is the value chain and where does their labor, where does their contribution fit in, especially most of them, as you can see, 95% are women. And through this, fair wages for self and family is also ensured. Importantly, there is something called made to stock. So Jaipur Rugs uses the made to stock as a methodology to give 365 days work for these weavers. Now there is also what's the grassroots level leadership. We will see how it is manifesting in the remaining slides. So the women, these are the women who are not educated, they are not literate. So they are given full picture of what is the total value chain and how from they making it, or how the things get supplied to them, what they make, what that rough produce, how it goes and gets into a finished product, and how it goes to showrooms both in India and abroad. And they are also brought in customer relationships because many customers are brought to these villages and they interact. And they are also given inputs on waste reduction, taking ownership, not only for their work, also for their families. And also the values of the organization is also permeated. Because Jaipur Works talks about a heart-based enterprise, so that is also, apart from learning the rug weaving, these people are exposed to all of this. As you can see, the ladies are sitting around and they meet once every month, once in 3 months, to many of these leadership development happening. And it's not like a leadership development in a classroom, it is leadership development where it matters. Now this is one important thing, there are two terminologies. One is called Bunkar Sakhi, another is called Katwari Sakhi. So these are people who have been selected from the weaver community, and what they do is there is a cadre called quality inspector from Jaipur Works. These people work one level below the quality inspector and they are selected from the. So in fact, I met a lady by name Prem, who is a Bunkar Sakhi in a village called Aspura. She said, पहले घूंघट से बाहर आना पड़ा, उसके बाद घर के अंदर से रसोई से आंगन तक आने के लिए मौका मिला, और आंगन से she went to the FICCI national conference in Mumbai and gave a 30-minute speech. Yeah. And she, of course, she didn't say, her colleague said, हम तो संत महात्मा नहीं है, हम प्रवचन तो नहीं दे सकते हैं, लेकिन हमारे जीवन के बारे में हम भी 30 मिनट बात कर सकते हैं. That's the empowerment. So Bunkar Sakhis work with the weavers and the Katwari Sakhis work with the spinners in, I think, Bikaner. So it is really, you'll have to go to these villages to see the kind of, earlier the families used to be known by the male member's name, Inka ghar hai. Abhi to Inki ghar hai. So the ladies by which the home is known. Highly humbling experience meeting all of them. And they have what's called a social innovation lab, where I will talk about what is this Manchaha. Manchaha is what is from the heart, what they do. So these people are given inputs on yarn, the quality of the yarn, how to make the optimal use of the yarn. The ladies do that. And the real innovation is what is coming next. And this is, of course, exposure of 4,000 odd exposures they have been made to, including these people were taken to the Jaipur cricket stadium to meet the Jaipur cricket team, whatever it is called, Jaipur Royal, Rajasthan Royals. They mentioned that the Rajasthan Royal cricketers, because they were awarded these rugs. More importantly, this is a art. If you can see, the shift is from artisan to artist or karigar to kalagar. Now, what is happening here is the first couple who has made what's called the Manchaha rug. Manchaha rug is a rug made purely by the imagination of the artisan. No dye, no proof or whatever it's called, no type, nothing given. They simply look at what is in and around, so they weave diyas, they weave, weddings and other things. It is called Manchaha. Man se uparte hue design. If you can see, they have won multiple global design awards, including German design awards twice. And the ladies traveled to Germany who can't speak even English. They went all the way to Germany to receive the awards. It's a wonderful, and we have to interact with them, believe what's going on. Next is what they did. They took the Manchaha revolution to the 3 prisons of Rajasthan. You can see Jaipur, Bikaner, 5 of the prisons. This is called Freedom Manchaha, where life convicts have been given a respectable way of, coming to terms with their own, papa and reintegrate themselves. This is called Freedom Manchaha. So where this integration is also happening. So in terms of women empowerment, then of course there is all menstrual hygiene and literacy, education, everything is woven around this. But the most important is you go to a house in these kind of villages, the women stand up with their head holding high and look at you eye to eye and really express their self-worth. That's been a great experience. Thank you very much.
On behalf of United Global Peace Foundation and United Council for Ancient Wisdom, I thank Mr. Sai Samat for coming and sharing his views.